Hello, ladies and gentlemen. For this class, we are going to talk about expanding and factoring algebraic expressions. This is the next couple of sections that we are going to cover. And the goal of this is to restructure algebra or the expressions that we have to make them a little bit more manageable. So you guys could go ahead and pause this video and copy this down, and I'll explain what these points are right after this. All right, so when it comes to expanding algebraic expressions, what it is first of all, we do want to emphasize that these algebraic expressions, they can be expanded. In other words, we could stretch it out. And how do we stretch it out? Well, we split them up into individual terms done by multiplication. So I'm going to show you how to do it first, and I'll briefly mention why we will do it after. I'll use another color here. Let's use the color blue. And that way we could label this. So I'm going to scroll down, and we're going to look at these numbers here, this question. And so what we do is, if we want to expand, we want to multiply. And so I'm going to have to expand the 4 into the 2x, and I'm going to multiply that. What I'm also going to do is the plus 3, I'm also going to multiply the 4 into that as well. So then if I'm multiplying, then what do I get? Well, 4 times 2x, 4 times 2 is 8. So then I'm left with 8x. And then 4 times positive 3 is positive 12. And that is how you expand. Now, as you can see here, it starts, so this number here, they're now individual terms, right? Or this expression. And with the individual terms, we now can add them or subtract them as we see fit. Now, let me show you real quick what you do if it is a negative number. And I'm going to try to use the front number as a negative here. So we're going to add one more. Let's say we're going to do negative 3, and then we have 3x plus 4. So how do I expand this? Well, same thing. I'm going to multiply the negative 3 into both numbers. So what's negative 3 times 3x? That would be negative 9x. So be careful. The signs do matter a lot here. It especially matters in the second case, because what's negative 3 times positive 4? We should get negative 12. And so that negative can actually turn into a minus sign, and you're going to minus 12. And that is your answer there. So that is how you expand these equations. You might get fractions and decimals. The point is, just do it one number at a time when you're expanding. Don't rush. Don't do too much at a time, because that would just throw you off. All right? That's the first part about expanding algebraic expressions.